right, so our bathroom is a 9x6. Tight in there. So what I'm doing here is we've already made our marks on the ground, on the concrete. We ran our chalk line for our 9x6 bathroom. Now I am making the top and the bottom plates for this bathroom. So the bottom plate is gonna go on the concrete, get anchored into the concrete. Top plates, two top plates go up in the ceiling and get anchored into the ceiling purlins. And then we run our 2x4 sticks every 16 inches on center. And we're doing this one a little bit differently. Cutting right in a knot. There we go. Because we already have our concrete down, and if we want to be accurate to within perfection, I'm not going to rely on a tape measure measurement from my concrete up to the top of my ceiling, because the concrete can have some discrepancies in it going up and down, because when it dries and sets, it can move, right? So we're human, we're not perfect, but to account for that and to make sure that our wall has full contact to the floor and full contact to the ceiling, is we're gonna put our top plate and our bottom plate in first, then we'll come back and put all of our sticks in, versus building them on the ground and standing the wall up, because then I don't have to try and beat it into place if there's a discrepancy in the concrete, and I don't have any gaps up in my ceiling if there's a discrepancy in the concrete. I can make sure everything is a perfect fit. It does take a little bit longer, but that's okay, because perfect always takes longer. So we make our marks, and this is a 2x4 stick frame wall, so we are going 16 inches on center for the whole thing. So on your tape measures, on all tape measures, there are these little red squares, rectangles, and those little red rectangles are perfect 16-inch on center marks. So you don't have to do math. Just get your tape measure, run it. Everywhere there's a red rectangle, make a mark. That's your 16 inches on center. So thank you, engineers. So now I've made my marks, and I have 3 plates here. So now I'm gonna transfer all those marks to every plate. So that way I don't have to measure each board individually. This is faster. And you can see I'm making 2 marks here. This is for the whole width of the stud. The 2x4 goes in there, and I put the X in there so that way you know where the stud goes. So that way someone can have a ding dong moment and put a stud over here versus in the middle. It happens. Okay, so that's my layout. So now I am good to start getting this up in the ceiling. But I think I'll go one more actually and transfer these marks onto the face as well, because then that'll help me see it when I'm standing above it at the same time. So I think I'm going to do that as well. It'll just make my life a little bit easier, and it only takes a couple extra seconds. This will make sense in a minute for those that are watching but do not understand framing yet. Watch your head coming in, folks. So here's my string line. I know that's where my wall is, so I put my board down there. Now This is the base plate of my 9-foot wall, 9 foot by 6 foot. So we'll transfer these two straight up. I'll use a laser to make sure they go straight up in the right spot. And then each one of these marks is where a 2x4 stud is gonna go. So I've also got a laser measurer, whatever those are called. Put that on there, shoot it up. It's gonna give me a measurement. I'll get that measurement out to Caden. He'll cut it, and then we'll slap it in there, toenail it in place. Boom, wall done. I made my marks here perfectly. A 9x6. I forgot to account for 1/2 inch drywall on either side. That don't work that way. $73. 72 and what? I didn't say that. There. Big old spider web in my face. And all of our purlins are running this way. And my laser line, which is the outside edge of that bottom plate, is right here. So our wall would be, there'd be nothing for our wall to stick. So this is just adding some blocking so that our wall has something to nail into from the top. On this side, we don't have to do it because the wall is running this way and our purlins are running this way. But over here, it came right in the middle and there was nothing there to nail into. So we're just adding some blocks. You'll see a green line. Yeah. To the right side of the 2x4. Keep going out, keep going out, keep going out. All right, you see that green laser line there now? All right, so this has to go, this side has to go on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach. No concept of tools. Climb the ladder. Climb that girt ladder. Boyo. Just hold it there. Let me get this secured.
What do they do?
All right. Hold that up there. Over. Keep going.